無規制配信オバコンスターティンということでね、
まさかのスターティン
まさかのスターティンね、始まるときに若干そのタイムラグがあるっていうか、最近なんだろうな、 Xbox アプリのミラーリング機能の調子が悪い
まあ多分世界で私しか使ってない
かもしれないよね。ゲーム配信をする上で一番低コストで配信できるんだけど、ただ何も買わなくてもできるからね、本体のミラーリング機能をパソコンにBluetooth で信号を送るんだっけ、何も買わなくても配信できる、ストリーミングできるすごい便利な機能なんだけど、誰も使ってねえのね。
本当。
まあ、ということでね、今週も始まりましたね。あ、今コメントが来ましたね。Salyev says, "Hello, how are you doing and how's that leg doing?" Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's doing better now. Yeah. Sorry for last week.
It was like a freak accident.
Yeah. I was stretching my leg out and I suddenly got an insane sharp pain. And I couldn't move my left leg. I couldn't bend it at all. So I had to like walk around with my leg straight. Had it checked up just in case because I've had cramps before, but not so bad that even like if you like stretch it out and like massage it out that you still can't move your leg. So I was like worried that I had like that I pulled a muscle or something. But anywho, so it says, I'm glad to hear you're better. You have me worried there. Thanks. Well, I'm sorry that I got you worried, but also thank you. But yeah, I was worried that like I pulled a muscle or something, but because usually cramps or muscle spasms don't really hurt that much, but like severe pain and couldn't move my leg at all. So got it checked up, but it was just a really, really bad muscle spasm. And I didn't pull a muscle, so luckily, yeah, I had to be careful. I couldn't move my leg for like a day and a half. But yeah, third day I was able to start to walk without pain. So yeah, now I'm doing totally fine now. Yeah, just the other day I walked about 6 kilometers to get some exercise because I hadn't been moving my leg too much. But yeah, other than that, so this right now I'm doing excellent. How are you doing, Jenny?
Well, better than you, obviously.
So it says, nice. I'm really glad. Thank you so much. But it did give me a little bit of extra time to play Monster Hunter Stories 3 because I usually don't have very much time to play games every day. But since I was taking it easy a little bit, I actually was able to play stories a pretty good amount this last week. So that was good. Gotta, when life gives you lemon, make lemonade, right? Yeah.
Well, the only plus about you hurting your leg was for some bizarre reason, after this game came out, for over a week, I couldn't boot it on the hardware because it would continue to not go past the booting screen of the game.
Bizarrely, yeah.
Yeah, and I guess it was some problem with the Series S console version, but
maybe some small bug or something. But I think it was probably like some handshake bug. Because it does connect you to the Capcom ID thing initially when you boot the game. Yeah, but I didn't have a problem booting it on the Xbox Series X. But Jenny had some trouble. So it is a stream to own, own to stream game. Yeah. So if you do own the game, you can stream it on any device. So I told Jenny that she can probably just boot it up on anything through the Xbox application from cloud streaming. And so you initially were playing it on the cloud for a while until you could boot it up, huh?
Well, actually, I was kind of avoiding playing it until I could boot it up.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I'm still
in their first area?
Still early in the story because it was only a few days ago I finally was able to boot it on the hardware.
Yeah. So, how are you doing, Saliev? I hope you're doing good.
Yeah, I hope you haven't suffered from leg cramps or stuff like that.
Pulled muscles or anything like that.
Yeah.
So it says migraines as usual, but nothing really, really bad. Yeah, this time of the year, especially, huh? You were saying that you've been having some headaches.
Yeah,
too, huh?
the weather has been
Like,
wonky,
yeah,
and it's
warm,
been like
hot, rain,
it's like
dry.
cold at night and then hot once the sun comes up, and then like like wake up and I like have like a face pain and like headaches and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Usually, like between, you know, you don't have severe migraines, but you do have migraines every on and off. But
Yeah,
yeah, usually in between, like,
I
seasons,
used to have headaches all the
Yeah.
time.
actually, that's one thing that's good that happened to you health wise. I guess that improved over the years. When you were young, you did have headaches all the time, huh?
But sadly, like that seems to be some kind of like product of like my health totally deteriorating.
That kind of went away, but other
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Well, at least you don't have everything. I guess.
I assume.
Yeah.
It's like a trade-off or something.
I guess. Yeah, but like headaches, when they get really bad, like they ruin everything, though. So,
Yeah. It quite does, yeah.
yeah. So far, are you enjoying Monster Hunter Stories 3?
Yeah. I've kind of been like overdoing this stuff early on.
You're over leveling.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Saliev, you don't have to worry because Jenny isn't going to do any like story missions. So, no, this will be a no story spoiler stream, huh?
Yeah. I've been collecting eggs so that I can raise the environment status.
Basically, you're leveling your characters, monsters, and environment.
Yeah.
That's basically the stream. That will be the stream.
Yep.
But actually, this game, so I was, oh, thank you. I would like to go as blind as I can. Yeah, so don't worry. No story, not even side quests, just leveling. I'm not sure how fun it will be to look at, but it is a beautiful game to look at, though, huh?
Yeah.
I think it's actually one of my favorite, graphically, it's one of my favorite games that they've made on the RE engine so far. The art direction is just so good in this game.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
The only minus I have is that the character make was extremely minimal.
Yeah, it's a little limiting especially for recent Capcom that has put in pretty good effort and character make stuff. But still, you can make some pretty nice looking characters. I assume that they don't really want you to be able to make like those, in the Monster Hunter mainline games. Sometimes you have the people that have like glowing faces and whatnot. They probably didn't want to do that in this, I guess.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. Totally kill the immersion of the storytelling. Some character with a glowing face and a chonmage on their head.
Yeah.
I do like the character that you made, though.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna make a different character, but from what I could make, I had to give up, and my character is pretty much what the current one of the current top trans porn stars in Japan called Kondo Mumu looks like.
Okay. And you're a fan.
Yeah,
Okay.
right. Since like I'll never be in a relationship with anyone, and because trans people are sickened by trans people that are attracted to trans people, I'll just eternally be alone.
You were saying there's a term for that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
What was the specific term for a trans gay person that is a trans person that's attracted to the same type of
well,
trans
actually, there's no single word for that, but the only thing there is that people who are attracted to trans or non-binary people, and that's scoliosexual.
but that's referring to anyone that is not
Yeah,
specifically.
but there's no like legitimate like lesbian like
Oh, okay.
name for it.
Oh,
Yeah, nobody is so that, and like people are like so sickened by that that nobody has made a legitimate name for it. When there's like when basically there are like names for like even people who are like sexually attracted to puppets or something. There are like a million names for things, and there's no specific name for trans people that are attracted to trans people.
Yeah, there's like there's like scalies and like
furry. Furries though
Furries
only
is
refers to people who like furry
beast friends, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess you would call that a kemona in Japanese.
Yeah.
Specifically, a humanoid fur-based animal.
Humanoid
fur-based animal, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can coin your own term or something. There's like Yuri and stuff like that too. So you could think of some term yourself if you wanted to. Yuri's been around for a long time though. I think it comes back. I think someone coined that term early on in like in early romance novels, like from the Taisho era or something. I think it goes pretty back. I was pretty sure.
Yeah, but using lesbian terminology seems wrong.
No, I'm saying don't say that. I'm saying you can coin your own term. As an example, I was just saying Yuri.
Well, it's just kind of confusing since like basically, I've only come to understand that like nobody is that, so.
Other people like that out there, but
nah,
it's
it's just fantasy that exists in porn. No, it's sad because like porn is the only thing that's wake enough that someone like me exists inside it, and in reality nobody is that.
I think you exist in reality, but I'm pretty sure.
No,
last time I checked, you were 3-dimensional.
No, I am a hologram.
Okay.
And this is the Matrix.
Okay. In a strange sense, I guess this connecting through the internet in real time, you can kind of say that, I guess.
in a way, you can say that me talking to you, Salyev, across the globe is like the Matrix.
Kind of, I guess. It's kind of, but it is. If you think about like, even like 50 years ago, if you told that to someone, like even your, like say your mother or father or grandfather, when they were young, if you said that was possible, that's going to be possible in the future, they're like, what? I'm pretty sure they would be like, that's some crazy sci-fi shit there. And to think all this like technological advancements led to crazy, entertaining, cool things, and then finally ended with AI, with generative AI.
Sora is dead, thankfully.
Oh yeah, they killed Sora, huh?
Yep.
Sai says, no worries. I joke with my friends saying that they are a parodying of schizophrenia, so you might be one too. Yeah.
Possibly. Yes. Or who knows? Maybe you're talking to me when I'm in another dimension.
Maybe.
This stream is a multiverse.
It's a multiverse.
And I'm actually in a different universe than you, and it just so happens that your computer is connected to another multiverse.
Who knows? Crazy shit does happen. There's this weird conspiracy theory. In Japan, there's this like area called Shimokitaza, in Tokyo. This specific little town, an alarming amount of musicians, actors, and artists live in that area. For some reason, they're attracted to this specific station area.
Yeah. Well, there used to be a lot of theaters and live houses there.
Yeah.
So.
So anywho,
Yeah.
so a lot of odd fellows.
Yeah, odd people.
People gather there, but there's this conspiracy theory that it is connected to other dimensions or multiverses in a sense, and people so yes, into the Jennyverse. Yes, the Jennyverse. Yes. Yeah, so anyways, like this Shimokitaza station, that area, in middle of the night sometimes it gets foggy, because kind of like Silent Hill, I guess, because Shimokitaza Sawa, it means a valley with a river, and it used to be a valley with rivers, and they they covered it up with concrete and whatnot when there was the fire bombs in Tokyo.
Yeah, but there still is water running under the city, though.
So there's a lot of water running under the city, so this turns into like fog every once in a while in that station area, and people claim that on foggy nights when you're alone that you can wander into a different variant of Shimokitaza station. That some people think that you're time slipping, but like it's weird because they're like people that claim that they've walked into a strange version of Shimokitaza, where the stores that they went to are slightly different, or the newspapers had different dates or times, or like the stores all were like slightly different.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I guess, like Exit Number 8, that game, where it's slightly different. But then again, there's a lot of, that's one of the areas with there being a lot of up and coming actors and stuff. There's kind of a drug culture there too, so that might explain it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
But there's several people who've said that that like on foggy nights that there are stores that they never saw, and they went in them, and like it was like really weird.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe it is connected. Maybe there is like a wormhole there, right?
Yeah. There's like a hell gate or something.
Okay. A gate to Mars is there or something?
Yeah. Like Doom or something.
Yeah. Maybe the Stargate is there.
Better pick up the other egg before the monster comes.
So what weapons are you mainly using in this? You can choose up to 3 in any given time, right?
Oh yeah. I haven't switched any. I've just upgraded the ones that I have of the great sword, the hunting horn, and the arrow. I might change it a little later. But for now, I'm just keeping with those.
As usual, I'm going with the big ass hammer.
Yeah.
And the hunting horn. They're both hammer-based ones, so it makes it much more challenging to play the game, I guess. But I can't let go of the hammer, so. And you absolutely can't go through this game without the hunting horn, though, huh? Because that's one of the few weapons that you can use, like, healing skills with.
Yeah.
So it says still no bowguns in stories, huh? Yeah, unfortunately no bowguns. There is the standard bow and arrow, but no bowguns.
Yeah, you've progressed a lot more, but you said there haven't been any bowguns
So
that
far.
came
I
out,
haven't.
huh?
Yeah, it's the great sword, hammer, hunting a horn,
The gun lance,
and
the long sword.
the long sword, the katana type.
Yeah.
A single blade sword. And what? Did I say hammer?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you use a hammer,
Yeah.
so.
It would be nice to have a little bit more variety with the weapons in this, I guess, but each weapon type does have a specific use in this game, though. So
Yeah.
I would like. It would have been nice to have like the dual blades, because I like to use the dual blades in Wilds also. So that would have been nice, like a really really fast speed based skill set for the dual blades. I think could have worked in this game.
Yeah. Well, it would lack the RPG chill factor, though.
Huh.
Who would have thought, though, that that almost at the same time that Crimson Desert actually was as entertaining as the trailers showed it to be.
Initially, it was apparently a little bit rough, but with the first major update, apparently the controls got a lot better, and it's favorable now in the reviews. But people that are enjoying it are really enjoying it, though.
But
So.
you were saying that like there are chunky cats in it and
Oh
stuff
yeah,
like that.
it's awesome. I'm absolutely going to buy that game when it's on sale. It apparently still needs a little bit more updating, so I'll wait on that a little bit, but especially on the
Yeah,
console side, apparently. So
How did that see me? What? That's not good.
So it says
Damn it,
people are liking it a lot, it seems. Yeah, it sounds like it's my cup of tea, because you can do really stupid shit in the game too. Like I saw one of the people that actually follows me put up a post of how he like made a build that is basically professional wrestling. And he just going around doing drop kicking people, doing clotheslines and like backdrops, power bombs, and everything, and ignoring all the sword mechanics in the game, and just like playing the entire game as a professional wrestler. That sounds like fun to me. Being able to do stupid things like that, and also carrying chunky cats all the time. That sounds like insane fun to me.
Yeah.
And you can befriend. You can have up to 30 pets, I think. But you can like especially befriend and have like a couple ones that are close pals, kind of thing, that you can summon. And they'll apparently they'll go around and pick up loot from people that you defeated, and you can even dress your cats and like dogs and your pets. You can put your like little chunky cat in like a pirate outfit or something.
That sounds pretty damn entertaining. Chunky cats in pirate outfits. Our cat hates clothes.
Oh yeah. God, does she hate clothes? She hates clothes. She's like chill toward everything other than clothes.
Yeah.
She looks insanely cute when you like put a little hat on her, or like I tried to put like a little cat sweater on her, but boy does it piss her off.
Yeah.
So we take it off right away.
And she instantly knocks it off of her head.
There are like some cats that actually enjoy clothes, though. I wonder what that is.
Yeah.
Probably.
What? Well, this is just picking up an egg.
Oh, okay.
This isn't any major story thing. This is just like mechanic stuff.
Okay.
This is like stuff of like when you find the like endangered or extinct species like stuff.
Mm.
And then you can like come back and like start like rebreeding them into society again.
Salia says, "How dare you spoil my me by picking an egg?" Sorry for the egg spoilers.
No, I think I needed to give a real explanation.
Terrible puns. You already redressed Keat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Keat is friggin' awesome.
I guess I should
you can skip
hide story tidbits.
Yeah, go ahead and skip that. Yeah, I actually I really like the character designs for the team also. Nice colorful bunch, huh?
Yeah. You have your own little A team right there.
Mm. Sawyer says, "I hope that's an excellent explanation."
Indeed.
A parade of egg puns.
Yeah. Yeah, since I was picking a ton of eggs, I have like a shit ton of ones I can send back into the wild. It's kind of strange that like the Rathalos and the Rathian are like the most standard monsters in Monster Hunter, and yet they're like extinct species in this game.
Hmm. Well, I guess specifically this region, huh?
I guess so. Well, it's like the Rathalos that you have is like an endangered one, and you're like the only rider that exists for like that.
For that specific species, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if like Capcom has like a world map for references, because I'd be interested in seeing like throughout all the Monster Hunter games if there's like some like connective tissue right there for the maps and everything at a global scale, including like stories and stuff, because the lore is interconnected. So I was just wondering if like geologically if they have like some kind of a reference that they use internally for putting stuff together. Or I wonder if they don't do that purposefully so they have more creative freedom kind of thing. Because I would love to see a globe for the world.
You're saying that they like have disturbing backstory lore like Pokemon has.
Not that kind of dark stuff.
like those like leaked papers from Nintendo like reveal that like there's some really like creepy shit hidden inside
An ancient Poke lore.
Yeah. Twisted Poke lore.
Yeah, but I think they were like, yeah, well, that was just like some of the stuff came up with. We didn't go with that though, so I think they were kind of like that. But
it's like those things that happen with stuff for kids that like the staff gets like bored, so they start making fucked up lore for the game that they just like talk about internally.
Salio says, buy cheap flowers at, and then puts a link that is to a wiki Monster Hunter image world map revision thing. Oh, so I guess there is a world map for then.
Look at that. The feature was just added and I can already send a whole bunch back into the wild.
Oh, cool map.
Is it a cool map that lacks benches for homeless people to rest on?
It's more of a proper, it's like a proper map that has kind of like cool, like medieval vibes to it. I always like in games when like companies go out of their way to make cool little maps like that to have a better sense of like, you know, the culture and stuff is within the games and logistics and whatnot and things and how things like cities like come together and like things. Thanks for the link. It's a pretty cool app. I'll save it thoroughly. You can look at it later since I like looking at maps.
You can save it and then have AI almost totally copy the map.
Yeah.
And claim that you made that.
Yeah. Also, so it says releasing monsters so hunters can destroy them later. Yeah. Basically, you're doing that, huh, Jenny? You're catching and releasing, and then you're hunting.
Probably. Turn them into meat later.
Personally, though, like playing Monster Hunter Stories 3, this is actually the first stories game that I'm going through. Playing this so far, I actually really like the writers. I would be interested in
since they're not hellbent in killing the monsters.
Yeah, I actually really like the writers. So I would be interested in if they had like a graphically one that was akin to Monster Hunter. Sayo says, I wish writers appeared in the mainline series. Yeah, absolutely. Because I'd love to see them in the graphical style of the mainline Monster Hunter games. It would be cool if they made a game like that was a more of a survival kind of game that isn't really about hunting monsters. But
the other day you were saying that it would be interesting if they made a survival game in this.
Yeah, I would absolutely love that. That's not really about fighting, but exploring and like writing down like observing monsters and surviving within like a really natural habitat and stuff. I would absolutely love that so much. I'm not sure if people would, but I'm not sure if it would be like a seller, but I'd love that.
I assume I need to fight it to take it back to the nest, huh? I guess the monsters in this game are asexual then, that they can lay eggs on their own.
Oh, you
Because
mean
I only took
mean-
one out, and if I can fight this and it goes back to the nest and their eggs, that means that it laid eggs on its own.
you mean
It didn't. It doesn't need a mate to to create eggs.
yeah, they can like
Yeah, like some fish and some
yeah.
like
depending
reptiles.
on the some of the reptiles can. I would assume that the monsters are probably like that in this. Considering. Salio says you are basically destroying your own monster. Currently, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get around to starting 2 yet, but in this one, some of the monsters, if you fight, you don't actually beat them. They just go back to their nest, and you can pick up the eggs from
the
their
nest that they go
Yeah.
retreat to.
I don't know if that mechanic is in
2.
2.
But going back, like Sally was saying, it was saying that he was just that the writers would appear in the mainline series. Wouldn't it be cool if like the DLC for Wilds, if writers appeared in that? I would like that. I think that would be cool. Because I'd love to see the kind of back and forth between these two different groups and cooperating, or like there maybe being some drama and whatnot kind of thing. Don't you think that would be cool?
There's going to be like infighting between the hunters and the riders.
Or they work together and there's like this situation that cannot be overcome on their own kind of thing. Some kind of cheesy stuff like that.
Yeah, like how the world needs to come together against Israel and America and de-dollarize.
Destroy the petrodollar.
Yeah. Actually, since the humiliating thing with our fascist prime minister going to America and sucking up to Trump and being like pro-America, yay kind of thing.
Boy, was she memed to hell and back.
Yeah.
Salia says you actually cooperate with hunters in the second game, so it's a thing. Oh, so in the second one you did. Salia says, yeah, you know all about surprises, right? Yeah, that. I mean, that's like, this is like the Japan is like currently in the century of shame era.
Yeah.
Basically.
But basically, like, it was like send troops to Iran and fight with us. It's like, well, like you made us sign a treaty that we'll never have an army again. It's like, fuck that, like make an army again. And they're like, oh yes, sir.
Yeah.
And so after she's come back, there's become this mysterious rhetoric where you get roasted by pro government agencies for being anti-war, and suddenly there's this pro-war kind of narrative going on, and it's like I think for the first time ever that people are actually starting to become vocal about being anti-war and anti-government, when like everybody was like, I don't want to talk about political things kind of thing.
Salia says, I get the Japanese prime minister is a bitch, but you do not say things like that. Yeah, absolutely. That's just like, but basically she showed to the world that the current leader of Japan is a useless tool, basically.
yeah.
A CIA asset or Israeli basic, I don't know, a play toy or something. So also, I'm pretty sure the Americans know about Pearl Harbor and they used it as an excuse to go for Japan. Yeah, absolutely. That was there. There's so many papers that show about that.
Weren't there papers saying that they got reports on that and they're like, well, let's just let it happen so we can enter the war.
Yeah, they used that as an excuse so that they could enter the war because they were laying low in first place because the banking system in America was making a lot of money by funding both sides of World War II by selling weapons to Nazis and to the freedom fighters in Europe. So they were just laying low and until like everyone else weakened the Nazis and they make capital off of it first. So as that says, they did the same with us with Cuba. Look, the sinking of the USS Maine when you have the chance. Oh yeah. I do know of that, but I don't know thoroughly of that. So I guess I'll look into that thoroughly too. But yeah, it's absolutely just like it's just mind numbing how like it's like that Breaking Bad meme with Jesse like saying he can't get away with it all the time. He can't keep on getting away with it kind of thing. It's like America's continued to get away with this kind of shit, but I think that's finally coming to an end though.
But finally, like everybody hates America.
Yeah. I mean, even like Jenny was saying, people are finally becoming very, very vocal about being displeased about, of course, the Japanese government, but also America and Israel trying to pull Japan into a war.
Yeah. And they've been radicalizing this so much now. Like the Defense Force people are like raiding the Chinese embassy and trying to kill like Chinese ambassadors.
There is that plural is incorrect right there. There's this crazy young person from the Defense Force in Japan a couple of days ago that entered the Chinese embassy in Tokyo with a knife, claiming that he's like going to do God's work and kill the Chinese ambassadors there or something. And he was like, of course he was restrained and arrested right away. But like, it's crazy because that should get the Ministry of Defense, the head of that division, to have to resign, but the government is trying to pretend like it didn't happen.
Yeah, it just didn't exist. That's all.
Yeah, it's like that's basically like a Japan Defense Force member caused basically a terror act. So crazy, but like I was saying, people are finally starting becoming very, very vocal and upset about all this, and like just the other day, in the rain at night, on a weekday, there were 24,000 people in front of the Diet of Japan for peace rallies and anti-war, and also to not support this war in Iran, and to stating them being thoroughly upset about the situation that Takaichi their current prime minister is trying to pull Japan into. So I guess that's one good thing. People are finally starting to become very, very vocal and active about the current leading party, the LDP.
The Japan Liberal Fascist Party.
Basically.
They're liberal fascists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it is liberal fascism because basically foreigners and LGBT never had human rights in Japan, and now they're taking the human rights away from Japanese people. So now everybody will is on the verge of equally not having any human rights anymore.
Yeah.
There are no people that have higher rights than others. They all now have no rights at all.
Everyone equally has no rights. Yeah, well, still a lot better than America, though. You don't have people being tackled in airports in Japan yet. Yeah, the ice is fucking crazy over there, huh? It's like see nightmare videos of people in like airports and things. And these are like actual American citizens like being tackled in airports. It's crazy. I don't see why anyone would want to travel to America right now.
Yeah.
I just don't see why. Why should you?
It's insane that the World Cup is going to be there in a few months. They're
You'd
gonna
have to have a death wish to go to.
They're gonna have a parade and like sending people to like Zimbabwe or Congo or something, or Epstein Island or something. New Epstein Island.
Yeah, and on top of and like Israel is getting bombed every day by Iran now, and like.
Well, actually, there's the fantastical thing that obviously BB is dead, so AI BB continues to appear in AI generated videos and AI generated speech talking about how Jesus was weak and Genghis Khan would kick his ass any day and send him to the hell where he belongs, kind of thing.
Sawyer says, I'm still saying that if I go to America, they'll label me as a Latino and send me back to Spain. That probably would happen. Like, I'm not sure if I told you this before, but when my mother was younger, when she
in the 70s.
Yeah, in the 70s, when she was living in California, a friend of our father's took our father and our mother to Mexico, because if you live in California, back then you could go between the borders if you're American or have American residency. You can go in and out of Mexico without like a visa or something, if it's just like sightseeing kind of thing. But yeah, they wouldn't let my mother back into America because they insisted that she's Mexican.
Yeah,
and it was terrifying apparently to her even back then. The shit like that was happening, and they're like, you're Mexican, aren't you? We're not going to let you back in America. It's like, I have a green card. It's like, that's a fake green card, isn't it? It's like, you're speaking Spanish, aren't you? It's like, I'm speaking Japanese. It's like, I can speak English too, but the only other language I know is Japanese. And it's like, no, it has to be Spanish. It's like, it's Japanese kind of thing. This is the 70s.
Yeah.
Like, it's like worse than that now. That's crazy. Salia says, they are just so illiterate. It hurts. Yeah, absolutely. They just can't, like, it's crazy. Well, but actually, literally, yeah, I saw the other day, there's like a statistic saying that like 51% of Americans have the same literate level. The literacy levels of a fifth grader, was it? Like 51% or something. That's crazy. And for a leading country, I think America has the highest rate of illiteracy.
Yeah.
Out of any of the leading countries, which is crazy too. I'm just like, what? Excuse me? What are they teaching in the schools then? Like, shouldn't learning how to read be like one of the first things you learn? Like, hello? So it says there's no other way a guy like Trump got elected. Yeah, I guess that explains a lot. Yeah.
Well,
unless it was like that, he wouldn't have been. But actually, like, there's the rumor that Trump can't read.
Yeah.
Huh.
Apparently he's illiterate. That's why he never has memos or papers around him, because he just can't read.
Yeah, there's legit a a conspiracy theory or a rumor that he is illiterate. I wouldn't be surprised though, because like Jenny said, he never has any memos or papers in front of him. He claims that he doesn't like to like look at papers while he's talking to people, but I think he's bluffing. I think he can't read.
I would think so, yeah.
That would explain a lot.
Yeah, it would.
Talk about shameful things in the presidency. I heard from my sister that the other day Melania, the first lady, in a speech at some kind of event, that she was saying a speech and people started realizing while she was saying the speech that she was just repeating the lyrics to Whitney Houston's, what song was it?
It's I believe in our children.
Yeah, she was just saying the lyrics to that song, and it's like, no way.
And that was like a joke in the School of Rock movie.
Yeah, in the comedy movie, like
where Jack Black, like in like the interview for the school, he just started reciting the lyrics to the song on why he wants to be a teacher, and like, I believe in our children and the future they have.
It's like, what? Sawyer says fucking facepalm. Yeah, that's. But I can't. I don't think she has enough culture to actually like enjoy Whitney Houston enough that she memorized the lyrics to that song. So I think that her script writers are fucking with her. Yeah. Like, she was caught before saying an entire speech that word by word that it was a forgery of Michelle Obama's speech. I think her speech writers think she's so stupid that they're playing like a prank on her. It's like, I bet she won't realize that this is the lyrics to a song kind of thing, and they're like send her off on stage.
Yeah. They're like, lol.
Yeah, just like America's a joke. A bad one at that. Oh, we have a comment from Meebo Rini Meebo.
Oh.
There's as usual, Meebo Rini Meebo, the Meebo Meister, or Meebo
Our AI chatbot.
Yeah, our own.
Who I guess was not generated by Sora.
I guess. Not powered by OpenAI, I guess.
Yeah.
Meebo Rini Meebo always leaves like cryptic messages that just use emoji. So I'll just read to you out loud what Meebo Rini Meebo said. Meebo Rini Meebo says, the comment is a cat wearing sunglasses, and a person sipping on a drink with a straw, like looking left and right. You know, it's like, what? Kind of being suspicious. I guess Meebo Rini Meebo could understand, Meebo-san could understand the stuff of how embarrassing, how much of an embarrassment that Melania made of herself. It's like, what? I guess this would be a crowd of cats and humans listening to maybe a speech by the first lady that is actually just reciting the lyrics to a song. I wonder if that would work as like a prompt. I'll try. Oh, got a whole bunch of also Sayo says Meebo Rini Meebo, only one cat? Disappointing. Meebo Rini Meebo sent like 10 cats. Okay, so now it's a crowd.
And that also means our AI chatbot is also reactive.
Yeah. Salia says thanks to Meebo Rini Meebo. So I guess this is a crowd of cats looking sus with the first lady saying a speech that's actually just reciting the lyrics to a Whitney Houston song. I'll try prompting that, see if that works.
Yeah, why don't you?
So it says, okay, we learned two things. One, he likes cats. We already knew that. Second, he understands English. So every once in a while, we get to learn more about the Amiibo Meister.
The mysterious chatbot. It seems this chatbot is sentient.
What do we have? Do we finally have super intelligence here? AI. Have we reached general intelligence with AGI finally? Here on this on the chat section on our humble little stream.
Maybe so.
Meebo Rini Meebo is the first AGI, I guess then.
It's like Tron like stuff going on. Going back though, if there's one good thing about all this shit is that people are actually finally starting to be against the government or be vocally against the government or talk about political things, which like was like deeply like offensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was because like for the longest time it's like unless you're like alt-right conservative, you're not allowed to talk about politics. And unless your opinion is alt-right conservative, then nobody wants to hear what you have to say.
Mm-hmm.
But the prime minister being such a sheep to the U.S. and selling out and like pushing like pro-military narratives, like people are like finally having enough of that.
Mm-hmm. So it says he's the first deployment of the new Meebo GPT.
Meebo GPT.
Meebo GPT.
Maybe the Meebo GPT is what was that the other one that's gaining users since like everybody like hates ChatGPT and like has uninstalled or unsubscribed to the premium edition because they're like pro Israeli military stuff like that. What was that?
What?
You know, there's that other like one that people are using instead of ChatGPT now because like ChatGPT is like in all that trouble and they're like pro military and like you can use ChatGPT to like
oh yeah, well OpenAI took the government project for the Pentagon, and they're actively using OpenAI is actively allowing America to use their algorithms for war, and I think was it Claude? I think was it by Anthropic? They said no to that. I saw it says DeepSeek. I had a lot of fun asking that one about Mao Zedong. I'm sure it was very it like continued to like walk around all of the questions you were throwing probably. Yeah. The one that refused to work with the American government on using its algorithms for a war was Anthropic and I think Claude, was it?
Yeah, those ones have like
they're better
skyrocketed in the user base since like officially now everybody hates ChatGPT.
and OpenAI and Sam Altman, and it's like no one ever really liked him in the first place. So he was like so freaky.
Or to be more correct, Sam Zionist, man.
So says, no, it's even better. This is about the DeepSeek asking DeepSeek about Mao. So he says, no, it's even better. It starts writing an honest answer, but after 5 seconds, all chats get deleted, and it says, "I'm sorry, I can't answer that question." Okay, so the I guess it's sensory system kicks in a little bit of lag right there. That's pretty funny.
It wants to say it, but it can't.
It's like, yeah, I want to be honest with you, but wink, wink kind of thing. Yeah, so it says, yeah, but if you ask it why it's censored, it says it's not. Okay. I'm sure even when it says it's not censored, it's like wink, wink kind of thing. Yeah, I've asked ChatGPT some questions about Israel, and it absolutely refused to answer a lot of them. So.
Well, what was that? You were saying though that like people ask Grok, is Netanyahu dead, and it was like, yes, Netanyahu is dead.
Well, it will say no, he's not dead, but if you do send it the AI videos of him that people were claiming is not AI, Grok will absolutely say, yes, this is 100% AI kind of thing.
Yeah, the one where he has 6 fingers and
he has 2 ear holes,
yeah.
And he has a cup of coffee that infinitely regenerates.
Regenerating coffee.
Generative coffee.
Generative coffee.
That's the kind of algorithm that I want in my life.
Yeah, maybe Starbucks can turn their business around if they made a generative latte that's infinitely regenerates itself.
Rogue-like coffee.
Yeah.
Procedurally generated. Every sip is a different flavor kind of thing.
That does not sound pleasant. Around where was it? You said I can find like Rathalos eggs.
Around where you picked up the first one.
Around there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it said that, and I went back to the spot, but I was only able to hunt one, but there was no nest there. I guess I'll take a trip back there before I like stop or whatnot. Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, ChatGPT is not letting me have a first lady give a speech. It's like saying it's arguing with me, saying I can't depict any political figures. So I'm telling it, well, let's just say it's a hypothetical first lady like figure, and it's working with it right now.
So ChatGPT is made so that it is made to censor the first lady because that's like off limits, like Israel.
Hmm. It's actually doing a good job though, because there's a caption above the first lady like hypothetical figure, with a caption on top of a word balloon, like in Comic Sans font, and the first lady is saying, "I believe the children are our future." It's literally saying that specific one. It's actually pretty awesome.
What? It's actually recreating that?
Yeah, this is pretty cool actually.
Well, I guess that means it has reference there for that.
I guess
then,
it knows about that then. That's pretty funny. I'll show you after the stream.
Yeah, you'll have to show me.
And the cats look really, really awkward. Like, what? I think this is one of the best images that I was able to generate with ChatGPT.
Maybe a whole bunch of people.
All the cats are like, "Excuse me," and looking at each other while this hypothetical first lady is saying, "I believe the children are our future. I will always love you." If Meebo or any Meebo, if Meebo or any Meebo is still around, thanks for the comment. It actually generated a really fun little image.
I wonder if you can have it recreate the cringe thing of our fascist prime minister like screaming and jumping and dancing around
to ex-Japan's Rusty Nail.
Yeah, in the White House.
Yeah.
That the Japanese government and media pretend doesn't exist.
Yeah, a person in Japan made a Photoshop that image of her like jumping and shouting like a psychopath in the White House, listening to the ex-Japan's Rusty Nails, and Photoshopped that into the first Joker movie poster with Joaquin Phoenix dressed up as the Joker, dancing at the top of those staircases, and just put the Prime Minister Takaichi up there instead of the Joker, and posted it and saying, "Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix is merely an actor, and he can only recreate a psychopath. Look how more convincing this image is when you actually have a real psychopath dancing at the top of the staircase." And it does look a lot more eerie than even Joaquin Phoenix in that movie. A real psychopath is even more crazy looking.
Disturbingly,
yeah.
Like I was saying, I wonder if you asked it to do that, it would recreate that.
You might have to talk around it a lot. So it says, "Be right back." Ah, no problems. Jenny will just be slaying monsters and hatching eggs and creating a sick, sadistic cycle of life and death.
Yeah. Like the Lion King said, the circle.
The circle of life. Yeah, Jenny is this is the circle of life simulator right now.
She not するか。
そういえば自己紹介してなかったよね。
そうだね。
もうすぐ配信終わるけど、配信終わりに自己紹介しておこうか。
始まりにやるつもりだったやつをやるか。
やすこです。中国大使館に入っていったのは私です。
なんでやねん。
帝国主義万歳です。
本当はやすこじゃないでしょ。いや、早めに制してるんだよ。割とトピックスが、ボケが割と危険な方向のボケをかましてるから、割と早めにボケだよねっていうのを。
戦争万歳です。
なんでやねん。異世界やすこ。
戦争反対、気持ち悪いです。
どうなのかね。実際元自衛官だけど戦争反対かどうか気になるところだよね、やすこ。
裏垢で平和の戦争反対の絵を描いてる人を叩きまくってるんじゃない？
うさぎと鳩の絵を描いてる人を戦争反対って言うな、左翼肝みたいなことをやってるって。いや、さすがにやってないの。松陰寺じゃないんだ。
松陰寺と一緒にまあ戦争止めてくるとか、マジで気持ち悪いから。
松陰寺太夫じゃないんだぜ。
松陰寺は死んだ。とっくの前に死んだ。
まあ多分第2位の河合祐介になるんじゃない？多分。
そうだね。
どっかの地方の議員になって、
あいつと一緒にジョーカーの格好をしてイスラム教の祭りに飛び込んでいって押し返しただけで殴られたふりをして気絶するふりをして統一教会母体のメディアにかわいしクルド人に殴られ渋滞みたいなでっち上げ記事を書いて、まさか日本の政治家もネイマールになり下がるとは。ただ押しただけなのに殴られたと主張するっていう。
かわいまーるって呼んだ方がいいのかな、今後。
そうだね。恥を知れし。
まあその長々と自己紹介ボケをしてるけど、実際誰なの？
そんなの許しはしないジェニーだよ。
お、この配信の主はジェニーだということでね。
私は声高らかに言います。戦争反対に決まってるだろ。
当たり前だよね。なんか
お前は日本を愛してるんだったら戦争に反対しろ。
ねえ、不思議だよ。なんかさ、俺殺人反対ですって言って、ふざけんな、
いい加減にしろお前、
殺していいやつだっているだろうみたいなことを言われるような。
左翼かお前は。殺人最高だろ。
殺人するのもされるのも反対で左翼呼ばわりされるんだったら左翼でええわって思うよね。
ねえ。
まあ、
海外でもそういうのあるけど、皆さん知らないでしょうけど、海外で 正論言って右翼になんだよお前左翼かよみたいなの言われるとみんなそうだけどだから何って返されて尻尾巻いて逃げるんだよ、
うん、
でも右翼にお前は極右だお前はファシストだって言うとちげえし俺中立だしみたいな風なことを言って
散々
めっちゃ慌てふためく
なんかさ散々リベラルの人を叩くくせにそういう時は俺中立だしみたいなこと言うよね。リベラルって割と中立なんだぜっていう。しかも自民党って自民党がさ LDP なんだよ。リベラルデモクラティックパーティーなのに。
あと日本の皆さんは本当に全く存じてないでしょうけど今となってはアメリカでリベラルっていう言葉はもはやその保守の一端として見られてもう保守思想という扱いになってしまっています、
ね、リベラルも割ともう
極
右に近いような感じ、
だからもう左左派だけが右寄りとは違うというふうにな扱いになっています。もはやリベラルも極右と変わらないと言われるようになったので
みたいな感じだね。でも日本でもね自民党はもうファシスト政権だからねもう、やっぱあれだよねやっぱアメリカの属州だよね結局は。
そうだね、もう日本もその血に飢えた若者が戦争を欲しているという、ね、血に飢えた自衛官もみんな今すぐ戦争を始めたい様子ですけど、
まあどう考えたってさ
ジャニオタの皆さんあなたの愛しているアイドルたちはみんな徴兵されるようになるんですよ
まあ徴兵
韓国と同じで
そうだよね、
あなたの愛している未成年のアイドルはみんな自衛隊や大日本帝国軍に入れられてそのうちイランに派遣されて戦地で散るんですよ。
多分どっかアメリカが戦争を起こしたい中東のどっかでに派遣されてお亡くなりになるだけだよね多分。そしたらもうあれなのかねもう靖国がジャニオタにとって聖地巡礼みたいな感じになるのかね。
俺がよからぬ方向に行ってるって言ってお前がもっと確信をつくようなとんでもない発言してるじゃないかそうだ、ね、次世代のジャニオタの聖地はドームとかそういうところじゃなくて靖国神社になるっていう。
大きな玉ねぎの近くではあるけどね
玉ねぎの下下したの
10点ぐらいのサンプラザの中野くんのものまでね
そういえば武道館はクラプトンとミューズを見ただけだな行ったの。
そうだな他に誰か見たっけ、
意外と武道館本当にほぼ行ったことなかった、ね、
意外と我々が好きなようなミュージシャン東京国際フォーラムとか
フォーラム
もう少し小ぶりなホールとか
ジェフ・ベックとかジルベルトとか
ジョアン・ジルベルトとか
私の師そして憧れの人薬師丸ひろ子も大体フォーラムで、ライブをするので意外と武道館本当にあんまり行ってないな。本当ドームと同等ぐらいだな行った回数、ドームは何だったっけ 悪魔に魂を売る前の憂鬱。
ああ、そうだね。
イスラエルに魂を売る前の憂鬱と伝説のマイケル・ジャクソンを2回見たという。
そうだね。マイケル・ジャクソンの公演は2回見たことあるね。東京ドームで
エプスタインファイルの一番ある意味最も良かったことはマイケルがエプスタインをガン無視していたという事実が出ていて、もうはっきりと
生じ性愛者ではないというね。
そうあいつはそのロリコンを囲んでそういう悪いものにつけ込もうとしたけど、仮にそれが本当だったとしても、マイケルがそこまでガン無視してるってなると主張が辻褄が合わないっていう。
まあね、絶対隠してくれるし、
しかも皆さんマイケルのWho is It のビデオを見返してください。 MV を。あれは完全にエプスタインとマックスウェルが女を使って
影響力のある政財界の人たち
を
手玉に取ろうとする感じ。
手玉に取ってはめようとして、マイケルがガン無視してその
悲しんでるっていう、それに利用される女性たちを憐れんでいるっていうね。
そうで最後にマイケルに近づくのを失敗した女がその2人に問い詰められてなんか変なことをされるっていう風になので終わって、もう見返すと完全に
あれですやんっていうね。
しかもマイケルはイスラエルの悪事が表向きになるはるか前にイスラエルのその隣国での戦争犯罪を訴えてたThey Don't Care About Us の曲もそれについての上に MV もそうで、実際は全く暴力表現がないのにミュージックビデオは MTV で放送禁止になったっていう。
そうだね、アメリカではね。だからもうずっとその人知れず戦ってきてたっていうね。
マイケルは知ってた、
うん、
やっぱりマイケルは正しかったっていうでも残念ながら娘はイスラエルに取り囲まれてしまったという。
そうだね。まあ金で心変わりする人はいるからね。
なんか彼女とジャネットがマイケルの資産を乗っ取ろうとしてるらしいからね。
だからまあそういうのを使ってそうしようとしてるんじゃない？
悲しいね。
まあ金は人を変えるからね。ムーツ踊るマハラジャでも言ってたからな、使い切れないほどの金を持ってると金は本当そこまでいくと自分が金を使うのではなく自分が金に使われる側になるということを言ってたけど、まさしくそうだよね。一定以上お金があると自分の行動がお金に支配されてしまうからね。
そうだね。まあこういう感じになって唯一日本が今現在こういう形になって唯一良くなったと思えることは、やっと人がその政治発言をするようになったということだね。当たり前でもある戦争反対ということに助言するようになったっていう。
漫画家もイラストレーターも役者もミュージシャンもやっと発言するようになったね。
そうだね。
そういうことは。不思議だよね。なんかあんなになんかガンダム言ってるやつらがガンダム本当に反戦作品なのにってなんでガンダム好きなんて思うことがあるんだよね俺はっきりと割と結構結構さ、だってさ手塚治虫もあれじゃん、共産主義だったじゃん、
うん、
割と創作のフィールドではその左側に思想が傾いてる人が多かったりするのに、消費してる側がそれをなんか汲み取れないの不思議だよね。なんか極思想のワンピース好きみたいなさ、
ね、
あれも本当に体制を批判している作品なのに、
そうね、
不思議だよね。なんか背中に正義って書いて海軍のあれ海軍が背中に正義って書いてること自体がある意味そのなんだろうな、揶揄してる
うん、
じゃない、権力をね。だからまあそういうのが理解できてない人が、汲み取れない人が多いのが何なのかな、勉強不足なのかな。バカなわけじゃないと思うんだけど、なんだろうな不思議だよね、割と多いよね。
うん、なんでしょうね、本当。っていうか、あんなにそうで逆に恥ずかしくないのか、そういう、漫画読んでる自分を、だったらあいつなんだったっけ、
何
ほぼ元漫画家の極思想家の小林義則だった。
小林義則だね。
あいつのブックオフで100円とかで売ってあるゴーマニズム宣言とか読めよ
割とあれだよね、極思想の漫画家の作品読んでられないよね、結構。
そうだね。
陳腐な作品よく書くよね。
松陰寺もママ戦争止めてくるマジで気持ち悪いっていう漫画とか書けば日本の極思想の人たちみんな買うんじゃないアニメ化されてみんな大喜びするっていう。
誰も喜ばねえだろうあんな雑魚の書いた漫画。
まさかレオディアスのこんな簡単にワンパンできるとは。おかしいな、ここら辺になんか見当たらないな。あれ、こいつまだ強いの
みたいだね。
そういえばあれ始まるよね、もうすぐ。あんなにでもあんなにずっと富樫ファンはワンピース叩いてたから、もしかして富樫は極右思想なのか、
いや
それともファンがとにかく極右思想なのか。
いや、どっちも違うと思う。ただ割とでもハンターハンター読んでてもそれは極右思想ではないと思うよ、多分。 割とその、
ハンターハンターは何とも言えないけど、呪術廻戦はもう明らかにそういうのを批判してる内容がいっぱいあるからね。
そうだね。
男尊女卑だとか、いつまで経ってもなんか正式や形式美だの古いやり方が正しいみたいな。
とかはあとはその法律が実際何を守っているのかとか、いろいろ考えさせられるのをぶっ込んでるからね、社会的なその不平等とかそういうふうなものに対してね、キャラクターとかストーリーの内容を使ってね。
だから多分日本より海外で受けた、
多分そうだよね。でも日本でもバチボコ売れてるけどね。
でも日本だと外吉レイパーが人気キャラで、外国の人から日本人あたおかかみたいな、
全員
キモいんですけどみたいな、こんなやつ好きっていうやつ。
でも割と日本でも嫌われてる一部のファンが好きなだけで、でも
松陰寺とか。
でも俺だって嫌い吉影大好きだからね。でもサイコパス連続殺人鬼をしてるわけじゃないんだよ。そのファン、その作品の中のキャラクターとして好きとそれを肯定するはまた違うから、
ね、でもキラ吉影はそんな思想ではなかったじゃない。ただのあたおかのむしろこの世で一番美しいものは女の手だっていうもはやフェミニストと言えるかもしれない。
そんなわけねえだろ。殺して手取って
フェミニストすぎて女の手を持ち歩いてたから。
違うっつうの。いや
だって殺した野郎は何も残さなかったじゃない。跡形もなく爆破してたじゃない野郎は。でも女はめっちゃええ手合わって。
間違いすぎてる。いくらなんでももういくらなんでも間違いすぎてる。
キラ吉影フェミニストです。
いくらなんでも間違いすぎてる。
男女平等に殺してたけど、でも女の手だけは大事に持ち歩いてたから。
いや
それはやっぱりキラ吉影がフェミニストだっていう。
間違いすぎてる。何度でも言うよ。
謎主張。
そんなわけね。
はいみたいな。
そろそろちょっと配信締めましょうか。我々のスペインの我々のチング友達のねサリエブさんがちょっと今席を外してるんだけど、ちょっとね今その用事っていうか、この後 Xbox デベロッパー
龍が如くスタジオの新作の
情報解禁があるんで、ちょっと見たいんだよね。
おそらく発売日も発表される、
そろそろ配信を数分以内にやめないといけないんで、ちょっとねサリエブさんに俺コメント残しておきますので、その間に閉めて、あれおい
何してんねん。
あれ
おいやめてくれ。
ちょっと待って。
おい
ということでね、
まずセーブさせてくれ。今キャンプに戻ろうとしてるから。
間違ったのをしちゃってね今。
あれ
何
ちなみに皆さん気づいてなかったら私の自キャラはトランスジェンダー系男の子界隈のトップ女優のコンドームです
らしいね。可愛いね。でもだいぶ やっぱ本人も
結構
可愛いんでしょ。
まあ近い
うん
近い感じした。本当は骨砕きのにしようとしたけど、ぽい顔にどうしても作れなかった。
ああでもまあいい感じなんじゃない？
昨日もお気に入りだけど、
うん、
無理だったからムムの方にしました。
うん。まあでもいい感じにできたと思うよ。
うん。
今ちょっとサリエルさんにコメントを残してるんで、チャットでね、君どうぞまあ締めの言葉を
締めのこと
あ
まあ皆さんいかがでしたでしょうか。日本でここまで反戦のゲーム配信があるでしょうか。多分ないでしょうね。まあ所詮日本のゲーム配信者、人気の配信者、まあ狩野英孝以外はまあ大体鼻くそで当たり障りがない思想も何もない薄っぺらい配信をしてるでしょうけど、誰が見てようが見てまいが骨太の思想前頭史ゲーム配信をやってるのは日本で私だけでございます。
うん。
戦争肯定いや反対だね。100億パー反対だね。
あたぼうよ戦争反対じゃないやつやべえだろ。
日本を愛してるんだったら戦争に反対しろ。日本を愛してるんだったらアメリカのために死ぬようなことだけはするな。当たり前だろ。
ね
情けなくないのかお前は。アメリカのために日本人が死んでどうするんだ。恥ずかしくないのか。
うん。
だったらせめて日本のために死ねよ。じゃあそうだろ。
ね
高市がやたらと推している中国との戦争の方が100歩譲ってまだ理解できるわ。それも馬鹿げてるけど、
うん。
でもそうだろ。だから最後にどうしてもこれが言いたいね。気づけって話なんだよね。そういうことです。
席かい。ということでね、まあこんな感じで毎週ね、しょうもない感じでだらだらとゲームを遊びながらあれこれ
しょ
喋ってる、ね、
うもなく骨太にやってる
感じでね、毎週配信をしておりますのでね、毎週 Twitch でね、金曜0時ぐらいに配信しておりますので、誰でもウェルカムなので、いつでも遊びに来てください。過去の配信の分は YouTube にアーカイブとして載せておりますので、よければね、YouTube の検索バーをクリックして zGennyy で入力して検索をするとね、この配信の主であるね、ジェニーのチャンネルが出てきますので、いいね、読者登録通知をオンにしてくださると我々喜びます。で、他のコンテンツも割と載ってるんでね、本人の YouTube チャンネルでよろしくお願いします。ということで、またその日まで良い1週間をお過ごしください。またのお越しを。See you!